guys, what's up? Okay, so this is actually a very informal, not at all planned out, I don't have a script for this or anything, but Fan Expo next week. I got less than like 5 days away before the fun begins. So a couple of things about it actually. Getting ready for it and everything, obviously. The cosplay journals have been a big part in that, and thank you to everybody who's been watching them, who's enjoying them. I know there's a lot of people out there who have not been interested in them in the slightest. That's fine. They probably won't continue for much longer just because not many people have been interested in them, so, you know, listening to you guys, if that's not something you're interested in, that's not something I'll continue to do. I did just want to finish it with Meredy. You know, I started it, so I wanted to finish it. Obviously, though, I'm not going to show you the finished product here. Yes, Meredy is done. She's complete. I got her quiver. We are going to have to see, though, what happens with my bow and arrows, because I did want to have a bow and arrows for Meredy. My dad is working on one. I don't think we ever showed you guys, but we did make a scythe head for Ruby's scythe. We made Crescent Rose's blade and everything, and it was actually collapsible. It was really, really awesome. Too heavy to actually put on a staff so Cloud could carry it around. But anyway, so my dad is working on a bow. Last I talked to him, I'm super fingers crossed if he can get it done. If he can't, I'm not too broken about it because with Fan Expo's rules, you can't have a strung up bow, so carrying it would just be a hassle. Andrew, wink wink, nudge nudge, this is actually kind of a reminder for him because I haven't heard from him yet. Andrew is supposed to be working on arrows for me. Again, it's a little bit of a gray zone for arrows if or if not I can bring them, because according to Fan Expo's prop list, no, I can't bring arrows. But I think they're talking about like legitimate arrows, because all it says, and I'm vaguely quoting here, but all it says was something along the lines of projectile weapons such as arrows and pellets or things for slingshots are not allowed. So I think they're talking about legitimate arrows. I'm getting Andrew to make me arrows in kind of a LARP boffer style. The arrowheads are going to be made out of styrofoam, and then it's going to have the wooden shaft and the feathers on the tail. Those should be okay, plus I'm going to tie them to my quiver, so everything should be okay on that end. If you do want to see my Meredy cosplay, though, I'm not going to show it to you guys because a little bit of baiting here. You're going to have to wait until Fan Expo. I actually did have a question for you guys. I kind of want to know how you guys want me to do Fan Expo this year. I'm kind of thinking, do you want me to do like I do all my other convention videos, where I just take the entire weekend, montage it all together, and give you guys a big fat video the following week after the convention? Or do you guys want me to post day by day? So at the end of Thursdays, do you want the video? Do you want a video on the end of Friday, Saturday, Sunday? Do you want me to split it up into 4 videos and try to post one after the convention each day? Up to you guys. Comment below. Fan Expo's 4 days long, and especially with me, I try my best not to, even with my convention videos, not have them too long, because then it gets too drawn out. But with Fan Expo, it can be hard because it's 4 days. It's really hard to try to get everything that happens in 4 days and have it to a 10-minute video. That can be really, really tricky. So I kind of want to hear from you guys. Do you want me to keep it montage style, about 10 minutes long, or do you want a video for each day separately so you can get all of the pieces for each day? Let me know in the comments below, because I can't figure out how annotations and clicking on the screen works. I can't figure it out. I'm dumb. Hair color has nothing to do with that. Hair color has everything to do with that. Second, third, fourth, what thing am I on here? Other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was I actually wanted to show you this book I bought. When did I buy this book? So I bought this book called Cosplay Basics, and it's actually a fantastic book if you're just getting into cosplay. It covers and talks about stuff I would have never thought to have considered or looked into. So I just kind of want to give you guys the rundown of this book. It's actually got little manga strips in it that takes you through the process of this character that they're using. So it's a step-by-step of the character actually making this costume. So she's actually making the costume, and the book takes you through the steps of making it. So what it actually covers is it covers things like how to make bows, how to make a corset, how to make boots. This. It actually shows you making borders with bias tape or base tape, however you want to pronounce it. I actually don't know how. But anyway, it shows you how to make darts. It shows you how to paint fabric. I know it talks about ruffles in here somewhere, but it actually talks about sewing things that if you, say, want to just alternate a costume, like say you got a shirt for something but you just need to add a couple of things and it's really basic sewing stuff, this book tells you how to do that. You all know from watching my convention videos that I hate wigs. Wigs and me, we don't get along. Turns out, I've been freaking wearing my wig cap wrong this whole time and nobody told me. It freaking tells you how to put the wig cap on properly. There's a reason wig caps have 2 holes. The first hole with the elastic and the second hole near the top. You're supposed to take the wig cap, pull it down all the way, and then grab the second hole that doesn't have the elastic on it and pull it up and clip it. I didn't know that. Nobody told me that. I didn't think there was a special way to wear a freaking wig cap. Apparently there is. So, how to freaking properly put on eyeshadow. I actually never learned how to put on eyeshadow like properly or penciling in eyebrows because with Meredy and Miku especially, I'm gonna have to actually do my eyebrows. So now I know how to do that. Anyway, so last thing that I wanted to show you in this book that I talked about that again, stuff I never would have thought of was how to pose for a picture. Thinking about how you stand. Stand on a diagonal pose. This makes a lot of sense because I actually, whenever I look at pictures or take pictures, I don't like people being right smack in the middle. I don't like them being right smack in the middle, and I don't like them being square on. It's very unnatural. Think about what to do with your hands. This is actually the hardest thing with cosplaying and getting your picture taken is trying to figure out how to pose correctly. So it does suggest points to remember for when you're making a pose is do famous scenes from, let's take Meredy for example. Famous scenes from her movies, you know, her drawing her bow, stuff like that. Commercial scenes, posters, cards, characters, finishing move, like if they're a magical girl and they've got a thing that they do. Sailor Moon. What is that thing that she does with her, I don't know. This is kind of an interesting thing that they had here. Women stand with feet pointed towards each other. So imagine these are my feet and I'm standing here. A lot of times they'll stand like this. Men, far apart, toes standing outwards. That makes a lot of sense actually. Same with fists. Hold on, I lost my page. Feminine fist, masculine fist. Makes sense. If you ever find this book or if you can find it online, I got it at Neo Tokyo. It was the only one there. It's been absolutely fantastic. I've absolutely loved this book. I highly recommend trying to get your hands on it if you're getting into cosplay. Maybe you know someone who's getting into cosplay. Right here, I highly suggest it. So, brief recap. Fan Expo's next week. Thank you guys for putting up with all of my cosplay journals, even if that's not what you've been interested in. Normal programming will be returning after Fan Expo. Things have just been a little bit crazy. Meredy's all done. And then, yeah, tell me guys how you want me to do convention video this year. Do you guys want me to do montage? Do you guys want me to do day by day? Let me know in the comments below. Please, please, please let me know in the comments below. I'd really like to know what you guys would want me to do. Because, yeah. If you guys don't want me to do montage, I won't do a montage. Like, it's as easy as that. And then buy this book. Get this book. Not sponsored in any way, shape, or form. It's just a good book. I suggest it. So be sure to check it on Tuesdays when Andrew usually uploads and Fridays when Sarah usually upload. Until then, geek on. Yeah, that's all I got.